Alright, I think that we're live. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to a, what's it called? Doobie. A video preview. We are today testing the Victorian Lad digital traction, what's it called? Cardean Class 903, I think it is. It's the latest product from Victorian Lad in digital tractions. I believe it's only just had the sounds done for the model, and as you can see, it is up to all the standards that we now expect from digital traction and Victorian Lad. Of course, we're going to have Mr. Moustache in the cab. Of course, you can't have a loco without Mr. Moustache in the cab. Can everybody hear me inside the cab? I don't think that we can set up any headlamps. I'm pressing the H button and nothing's happening. Not really. Meh, we'll see. Let's go. Oh yes. If everybody can hear me, give me a thumbs up or give me a thing. We're using the Matrix Trains Caledonian Railway coaches. I think we got 9 of them on. So we got quite a long boat train today. All the people came in off that ship there, which is now running away from us. All the people got on the boat train, and now we're gonna take them back to wherever they need to go. The ship was supposed to arrive in somewhere in Scotland, but they accidentally came to Wales. Incompetent navigation, I think. I believe I'm the first person to drive this in the public, so I thought I'd give you all a sneak preview of what to expect from the Cardeans when they are released. I'm going way too fast for this part of the line. The latest product from Digital Tractions Victorian Lad. What a beast. I think this is the biggest Caledonian Railway loco that ever existed. Well, certainly the biggest passenger loco. It just... oh, it feels so nice to be in the cab. I better stop shoveling. Oh, listen to that. Yay, everybody can hear me. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. I just love the sound that this beast is making. It sounds like a steam engine, but with dance music behind it. It's like making the noise, but like dee-dee. Oh, I'm talking through my arse. I'm sorry, guys. Dampers open, blower off, full power. What a machine. Ah, it's Control and 1 to get the headlamp. It's not the H button at all, it's Control and 1. I'm stupid. There we go. Now we've got 8 or 9 coaches. They're the 45 feet coaches. And this Cardean is just taking them up the steep hill out of Llandeardog as though there's nothing there. This beast can really pull your foreskin back, as they say. 25 miles an hour, that's it. We're at line speed. Same whistle as all the other Caledonian Railway locos, so let's try the B whistle. Oh, that was nice. We're losing a bit of speed now. I think I may have notched up too much. Ooh, that was an interesting whistle. So guys, it's 5 to 7. I'm hoping that we'll make it all the way to Blind Barris this time. I will have to leave it there at about 8 o'clock because I have to go and pick up my wife. She's on the train right now, coming home from work, and I'll have to go and pick her up. So I thought I'd give you a preview. The important thing is seeing this beast in action. Oh yeah. So when the loco is released, it will be available from Digital Traction's website. I haven't actually put a link in the description yet because I was in a bit of a rush to get this live stream set up. So yeah. Alright, press Shift and P Reese to turn off performance mode. That's just so you know, Victorian lad himself is in the stream. So basically, if I cock up with this logo, I'm going to hear about it from Chris. He will be very angry with me. Nathan is back. NK Productions 2014 is back, ladies and gentlemen. Will your internet kill us all again? Well, if my internet killed you, then how are you here? Yeah, I ask the questions that nobody asks. Right, so I'm laying off the power now. We're going to roll through Pantygassog. Being a boat train, there is no need for us to stop here. So there is a 15 miles an hour speed limit through the station, so we will just give some breakage. Come on, more brakes. And I'm slipping. And I might have just completely overcooked it. Okay, there's a 10 mile an hour speed limit. Why? Because I said so. So let's get some shoveling on the go. Let's turn off the F5 button. Look at that. Caledonian Railway boat train on the Llandeardog and Pennyog Railway, which is not actually the Llandeardog and Pennyog Railway. It's the Pennoeth Valley Railway, because it's a preserved railway. I don't know how many heritage railways in the UK have boat trains, but, you know, there we are. Oh, so many trees, man. Go away, trees. And she's still blowing off without a care in the world. Oh, yeah. Right. I think those of you that were watching the other day, I was talking about the sounds that drain taps make. If you listen to the sounds that these drain cocks are making right now, that's what I mean. It actually sounds like there's a piston blowing steam out of the side. You know, if that makes sense. Titan asks, how long am I on leave for? Well, yeah, leave is the correct term. I'm on leave until the 7th. Or either the 6th or the 7th of September. That's when I'm due to go back. Well, at the moment that's when I'm due to go back. But we'll see, because if I've got this job that I've applied for, I did a job interview the other day, then I might not be going back at all. But we shall see. You can turn... Oh, Chris says you can turn the lamp on in the cab as well. Let's have a look in the cab. Where's this lamp? Oh, hello. Oh, look, there's a pipe and everything. If only you could put the pipe in. So we're going to open the reg now because we're in the 40 miles an hour section. So let's get some speed. The last stream I did, we didn't really succeed very well with the speed. So full power. It is a bloody gorgeous loco. Ah, there's so many trees. The camera is always getting stuck in the trees. Blower on. Firebox door shut. Poop, poop. I think Chris is going to be much happier this time because there's no Thomas the Tank Engine model that the Cardean is based on, so there's no way that we can Thomasify it. Alright, 28 miles per hour. Let's reduce the power. Oh yeah. Oh, listen to that. Still blowing off though. Right. Lower off. Oh yeah. Some of the extra cab views. Power. This is the best. This is the best cab view. Just listen to the noise this beast is making. It's like somebody's taken a GoPro camera and put it on the roof. Alright. We're really off and running now. What other cab views do we have? Oh, air pump. Not really sure exactly how air pumps work, but hey. And 40 miles an hour, ladies and gents. We've made it. Running speed on this section is 40 miles an hour. Oh my god, there is permanent way crew on the track. And we've just murdered everybody. Oh dear. Oh yeah, where are we? No, go back. I need to start slowing down. There we go. Brakes, Mr. Driver. Brakes have been applied as we're going to the tunnel and reduced for the 15 miles an hour speed limit. Although, don't quote me on the speed limits because generally every single live stream or video that I do, I kind of quote different speed limits. It's, you know, kind of dependent on what speed I'm doing at the time and if I'm going to have to drop both anchors to achieve it. So, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. Alright, brakes off. Oh, I actually did it that time. I took the brakes off in time. So we're doing 15 miles an hour. So, oh, it's actually 20 on the sign, but we're going to ignore the sign because I know better than the signs. Since I'm doing 15 miles an hour now, we'll stick to 15 miles an hour. So this is the cliff top. The river there is the Avon Lwyd. The washed area that got washed away the other day has been repaired. So we're back up to full line speed, which is 15 on this section. Let's use the opportunity to shovel some coal. Alright. So the next stop will be Abersaif Station. We don't need to stop at any of the smaller stations in the middle. Oh, we're blowing off again. What a surprise. Chris, any advice on the fire mass size? What it should be? Power. Let's get her up to speed. We're a boat train after all. We have connections to meet. We got planes to catch. Press Shift and P to turn on the lights. I'm getting hints from the Loco creator right now. Shift and P. What does Shift and P do? Oh, that's performance mode. Shift and P. Hello, Boston the dog. Oh, yes. Look at this cab view, ladies and gents. We're really rocking it now. Okay, 40 miles an hour on one of the most picturesque sections of the line. We are still shoveling, so I think we can stop shoveling now. Shut the firebox door. This is a 40 miles an hour set. No, I can't sit. Sorry, I just had a mild orgasm in the middle of the thing. I cannot possibly explain to you what I just saw, but it was a train simulator model, and I'm not allowed to divulge what information it is. However, it did cause me to have a mild orgasm! Sorry. Hooray! 40 miles an hour! I think it's time to do some line-side shots. Because we don't tend to do many line-siding shots here at AWP. Look at that. I wish I did start Bandicam to get some screenshots. That is just... actually, pause. I hope I don't crash Train Sim. Normally when I start Bandicam, I crash Train Sim. So let's see if I can do it. Right. Please don't crash, please. Yes! It didn't crash! Let's go. Right. There we are. We are, however, going to have to drop both anchors. No. And Train Sim's crashed, hasn't it? Yep, I think Train Sim has just crashed on me. Well, this sucks. Yeah, this sucks. Hang on. Okay, hello everybody. We are back. I managed to load up Train Sim again. Yeah, I think I've just restarted at Dog. And I have literally just died and gone to heaven. I was just recommended to try the steamboat whistle one. This is literally the greatest day of my life. Oh yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get back where we were. So we're already a little bit behind. Control 1 was that shot mind. 2 of them. Boat train, steamboat whistle. There is so much happiness right now. Let's try again. Okay, so basically those of you probably wondering why my stream died. Basically it's because I started messing around with Bandicam and taking screenshots. I think I'll just have to figure something out. Buckeye Nation Railroader says that whistle is horrible. No, it is not. That is a paddle steamer's whistle. Nathan, yes, Reese is a very happy Welshman today. The sound of that whistle, mind. Oh, that was just epic. That was epic on an epic scale of epicness. Okay, Mr. Where is he? Mr. Mustache driving, which is our good friend Chris. So we're going up a steep gradient now. I better stop shoveling. Let's have this cab view for a while. The GoPro cab view. You guys will probably notice that I'm about to. You guys will probably notice that I may speed a little bit now. It's because the stream crashed. I'm just going to power it back to pretty much where we were. Control and S for screenshots. I don't know whether that works, does it? Control S. Oh, okay. MDH Games, thank you. I don't need to mess about with Nathan, I know I should have taken the steamboat one. It would have meant messing around in the what's it called, the scenario editor. I just thought I'd get on with it. But I wish I did now. I could just feel the power of this bad boy. You could tell that they were designed for hills. Hill climbing. At speed. With a massive load. This makes me so happy. I just love the way that the camera like almost shakes a little bit with the loco. Yeah, we're gonna... Every time we hear the whistle, just pretend it's a paddle steamer's whistle. Yes, Buckeye Nation Railroader, there was a dead loco face on the ground. This is like Shed 17 stuff. There's a loco's face just lying on the ground. Alright, there we go. Made it up to Pantigasso. We're going to fly through Pantigasso at full speed. Since the loco is blowing off, it means that we've got lots of extra steam, so, you know. Boat trains tended to do that, I guess. They just powered through stations. Oh, yes. There is so much love right there. And I love the fact that every time a train goes through the station, it just rips a little piece of the platform away. You know? Oh, yes! Feel... Okay, so we're almost back to where we were, I think. Not far away, anyway. Ding ding. I think that is the sound of Facebook being a dirt. Blower on. Shut the dampers. Alright, so we're off and running now. 40 miles an hour, line speed. We made it. Back on schedule. So. Shovel a bit of coal in. We will have to slow down before long for the Pontymoyle section. Yes, I did mention Shed 17, I'm sorry. Alright, fire mass 860 to 950, according to Chris. That's advice from the maker of the loco itself, which is Chris Wilson of Victorian Lad Productions. Right. Alright, 40 mile an hour, we're good. This is pretty much where Train Sim died on me last time. I probably am just going to skip the bit about slowing down to 15 miles an hour for the cliff top section. Alright, now that we're back up and running, feel free to ask some questions in the chat. Don't make it just like, Reese, what's your favourite loco? Because I hear that about 550 times per live stream. So, you know, feel free to ask me something else. Shut the... oh, leave the blower on because we're going into the tunnel. Apparently I'm stopping Nathan from cooking. He's supposed to be making tuna pasta bake but not watching trains, but who needs food when you have Cali? Well, Nathan, you've just answered your own question. You know, why do you need food when you have Caledonian, you know, Cardeans? Caledonian Cardeans are life. Why do I always kill my poor volunteers? Because they're always on the track and in the way. They don't have their PTS qualifications, so they're not aware of how to stay out of the way of trains, so every time I come past, I just kill them. Victorian lad says, Reese, do you know the way? Yes, I do know the way. The way of the way of Uganda knuckles. What's Wales like? Well, it's like Wales. I don't know how many of you guys watching are members of Costco, because every time I go to Costco I buy like 5 packs of Pepsi Max. It's like £6 for 30 cans. You can't really get much cheaper than that anywhere. Blower off. Let's go sit in the carriage. And it actually sounds like a carriage. I can hear the 18th century rising up. Somebody said, what's my least favourite loco? Really? What's your favourite American diesel? They kind of all look the same. You know, they just do, I'm afraid. Should I have a beef pot noodle or a Heinz ravioli for dinner? Sleeming 88, I think you should have Heinz... no, you should have pot noodle, because where are pot noodles from? You're mine for pot noodle in Wales. Okay, we made it where we were. We're good. We're good. That only took 5 minutes and 47 seconds since we left Llandiadog, and we may have exceeded the speed limit a little bit, but meh, who cares? Where is Santa? Santa is dead. Didn't you get the memo, Titan? Santa is died. He died. He was in the World Trade Center on September the 11th, 2001, and he didn't make it. So I don't know whether you got told, but you know, when I found out, it was really sad. So I guess you would be as now as well. Alrighty then. On the Llandiadog and Pennyog Railway, which is actually the Pennoy Valley Railway, one of the few railways in the United Kingdom which is approved as per the Transport and Works Order Act for high-speed running, which high-speed is counted as 40 miles an hour, apparently. What train would you go on back in time? Nathan, how is it too soon? It's been like 17 years or something since 9/11. Since those horrible days when, you know, when Santa died. Oh, Matt is in the video chat. Hey, Matt. Santa is die. Oh, crap. Slow down. Brakes. Drop both anchors. Drop port anchor. Drop starboard anchor. 6 shackles in the water. Yes, I do actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to anchoring. I'm not just a pretty face. Oh, we are actually going to make it to the correct speed. Blower on, let's shovel Shemco. Was it Shift P? Performance mode is off. There we go. Check out that cab view. I hope this doesn't crash my train sim. Don't talk about 9/11, guys. Apparently, after 17 years, we're still not allowed to talk about 9/11. Even though probably most of you watching the video weren't even a glint in your father's eye when 9/11 happened. And if you need me to explain what that saying actually means, then I'm afraid I'm not going to. Blower off. Brakes to the running position. Yep, Matt was going to annoy me through Steam messages and I set it to offline mode. Haha! Sucks to be you, Matt. There's a good reason, Matt, why I put those things to offline mode. It's because of people like you doing shit like that. That's why I do it. Alright, passing through Pontymoyle. We're not going to stop. We're just going to pass through. Passing over the level crossing. Shoveling Shimcoe like mad. Oh, this loco just... It's amazing! Chris! Still waiting for Port Talbot Railways 813, of course. For those of you watching the live stream, if you feel like badgering Chris to make 813 for me, then please feel free. I know Chris will not be happy of me for advocating that. But, you know, 813 is life. 813 is Bay. And Bay needs, you know, sacrifices of human faces. Bay needs faces to eat. Okay, stop shoveling. Let's put some... 6,000 gallons! Are you kidding me? That thing holds 6,000 gallons of water. Jesus. Can't be seriously telling me that that thing holds 6,000 gallons of water. Like, I've seen 9F boilers don't... 9F tenders don't even hold that. How are we doing 16 miles an hour? We're speeding. We're supposed to be following the speed limit now. Ah, screw it. 813, 813, 813, 813. I'm sorry, Chris. Chris is going to hate me right now. But there's about 400,000 comments in the chat saying 813. Sorry, Chris. I really couldn't resist. I might have missed the speed limit sign. Because I'm not really concentrating. Yeah, there's a message. That's probably Chris saying, God damn it, Reese. What's the speed limit now? 25? Oh, the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit is coming up ahead. We need more coal. More coal! Okay, so we left the 15-mile-an-hour speed limit somewhere back there. We're now in the 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. This is the point where I always imagine if there was ever like a Titfield Thunderbolt scene, that it would happen here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This looks very Titfield Thunderbolty. Left for Titfield. No, we need to keep shoveling. Okay, I think we're in the 40 zone. Power, full power. Oh yes. Alright, badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Patrick the Fox says it holds 6,001 gallons. No, it doesn't. Yes, Chris says please stop. Nathan says, does Abersaif still have a cheese mine? Yes, it does. Alright. There's the first of several lakes. This is one of the natural lakes on the line. The other lake, which is near Nantycoed, is it Nanty Glyn, near Mr. Davies' house. It is actually a man-made lake with a power station, which is used during peak rush hour times where there's a sudden demand for electricity, so they can open the valves and let the water out. Quick, shut the dampers! I-ho, I-ho, if to a tunnel we go. I've got a message from someone. Matthew is texting me. You bastard. You bayard. Why did I say you bayard? I don't know why I said that. Matt, if you're watching, I don't know why I said that. Matt says the man-made lake was made when you fell over one summer. Reefs. That's not very nice, Matt. Why would you say that? Alright. So we are in this absolutely humongous tunnel. The tunnel of never-endingness. We've only got half an hour to get to Blind Berris. So, although we're not that far from Abersaif, which is round about halfway. Okay, Typhlusion157 says, what are the dampers? Well, what I actually closed wasn't the dampers. That was the fire door. That's the fire door. The dampers are controlled somewhere where I can't actually see. I can hear them, but I cannot see them move. So, anyway, the dampers are these little metal flaps on the bottom of the firebox. You've got like a little flap, and you've got a forward damper or a rear damper. So as the train is moving, if you open up the forward damper, then it allows air to rush up through the fire bars, and it creates a much stronger fire. It's like having, you know, when you have a blacksmith and he's using a forge, and he's pumping air into the fire to make it burn hotter. That's effectively what you're doing if you have the dampers open. So it's basically helping you draw your fire. So the smoke is going through the chimney, which sucks the fire through, but then you're also forcing air in through the bottom, which again is helping you create more fire and more heat, because you want to burn as much as your coal as possible. You know, if you have good coal, good quality coal, then at the end of the day you'll just have a very small pile of ash in the smoke box. You won't have much clinker on the fire bars. If you do have a crappy fire, then at the end of the day your fire bars will just be covered in clinker, and you've got to go inside and clean it all off. And that's just basically climbing inside and hammering it off with a little hammer. Now, the first loco I ever worked on was GWI 13. If you don't know what that loco is, go and Google it. It's a little tank engine which was built for the Port Talbot Railway and then became Great Western, then it became National Coal Board, and then it worked on the Severn Valley Railway. I actually fired it when it came to the Pontypool and Avon Railway, and my first ever day working on it, I was told to climb inside and clean the firebox, get all the clinker off, and then they decided to shut the firebox door and leave me inside. Which was not a very nice thing to do, because I was stuck in there for about half an hour. One, because they shut the door and I couldn't open it, and two, when they finally opened it for me, I was too fat to get out. I managed to get in, but getting back out was a little bit more difficult, being a little bit more pudgy than I should be. So the moral of the story is, if you're a little bit pudgy, don't go inside a firebox. And number two, don't trust people. People suck. To put it simple. How far are we from Abersaif? I better make sure this road is set, because I'm useless at doing this. Yep, there we go. The road is set. I wish, you know, like with Train Sim World, you could walk around the coaches. It would be nice if we could do that. But this isn't Train Sim World. Oh my god, for the first time I actually have to apply the brakes. Suppose we ought to start braking. Okay, Nathan says, which loco is it that shit on your car that time? Well, it wasn't a loco, it was a unit. It was a thumper unit. And they started the engine up and there was water inside the exhaust pipe and it just went... Oh, no, it wasn't. It was 5619. It was a 5600 class, 5619, and it primed. They opened the regulator and it went ruff, 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 and shit all over my car. Yeah, 5619 that was. But it also happened with a thumper unit. Now, I'm not following a timetable again. It's only been like 18 minutes since we left Llandeardog as well. So we are kind of making up time. Yeah, you're right. Buckeye Nation Railroader says Train Sim is Train Sim World, look how pretty it is. I will do a live stream, I think, on Train Sim World, because I love Train Sim World. I think the graphics are incredible. However, Dovetail Games have just shot themselves in the foot. You know, they could have done so many more things with that game. If they'd have made it more user-friendly and, you know, give you the ability to add DLC to it, that would have been a lot better. Hello? Can you hear me now? Have I been talking this whole time and nobody can hear me? All this time I've been talking, nobody's heard me, have they? God damn it. Yes, I did mute it when somebody came in. Although I suppose it gave you guys a chance to actually listen to the loco, instead of listening to me talk absolute rubbish. Can you guys hear me now? Yep, there we go. It's working. Off we go. Hey, it's Ultimate Ron again. There we go. So we got about 20 minutes to get to Blind Barris. I think I heard somebody earlier said you needed information on Over the Hills. So what do you need? What information do you need? Words just cannot describe the awesomeness of this scene. Boat train with a full rake of Caledonian railway coaches. Off we go. Power! Power to the Scottish people! Oh, this is the flooded quarry. Why it got flooded, I'm not really sure. I've been watching Poldark too much. There we go. Right, and we're off at 40 mile an hour again. Ask Reese, did I know that Matt needs... no. I hope a random pannier doesn't come out of nowhere and slam into me. I don't think we need to talk about Matt doing his thing. Alright, so, who was asked? Ultimate Ron is saying, can I explain the Over the Hills reboot thing? Depends, which reboot are you on about now? If I do a reboot of Over the Hills again, I need to include a visit to North America. Yes, Bondi Productions, I do read the comments. It's just sometimes I do have to, you know, I have to try and drive the train as well. You don't hear enough freedom from the engine. It's because it's not American. There's a lot of freedom in the skies today. Oh, hang on, I think we're approaching my favourite bridge. No, it's not my favourite bridge. There's a bit of a climb coming up now when we go past... and people are calling for a second reboot. Man, I'm not incompetent. I can drive. Matt's being mean to me, guys. Second reboot confirmed. It would actually be like the third or fourth reboot anyway, Nathan. I am thinking about doing another reboot. If I do another reboot, then Di will have to be a Cardean now. And he'll have to be Scottish. Why? I don't know why. See, Bondi Productions got a mention. That's what you get. If you complain in my live streams, then you get mentioned. That's how it works. The Scottish do love their freedom. Tunnel of Love. Oh my god. Peyton says, what's with all my reboots? Because people keep doing stupid stuff. Matt! What are you on about, Matt? I haven't been incompetent with computers. I don't know why you're complaining now. Titan is asking, did I hear about the Victory Works pannier pack? Yes, I did. What's my opinion? Well, we don't know yet because it hasn't been released. What keyboard am I rocking? I have got a Logitech keyboard, a wireless one. It's not really anything special, to be honest. Mr. Davis's house. At 40 miles an hour, which is probably a little bit too fast for this section of line, but I didn't change the speed limits. Plus, we're on a tight schedule, you know, all these ship passengers have planes to catch. Now we're going past the first of the man-made locks at the power station. I don't know if any of you are familiar with North Wales, but in Llanberis there is a place called Electric Mountain. This is basically the same principle. During the night when electricity is cheap, the water is pumped up into that lake which is behind this bank. And then during the day when there's a sudden surge for electricity, the valves are opened and the water goes turreting down and supplies electricity on demand. Muting my mic. That's not computers, Matt. That's a microphone. And you're one to talk about giving me a lecture on microphones. Mr. recording his lines for Over the Hills with a bloody clock going off next to him. Yeah, I said it. I should do a live stream while drinking. Every time somebody mentions a reboot, I have to take like a shot of rum or something. What a loco. Blower's still on. Probably should turn that off. I think there's a castle coming up on the right. There it is. It's a very German-looking castle, but we'll gloss over that. If we just sit here for a little while, because that is a fabulous shot. Shovel and valves. And we will have awkward silence for a few minutes until the loco comes past. Matthew is refraining from ringing me. Arsehole. There's the Cardean. Oh my god, and we're over speeding. I think we need like in the cab of my loco we need one of them audible TCAS units. Terrain, pull up. Or instead it would be like boiler level, low, inject. Oh, maybe I can get a screenshot now. Yes. Let's do it. Screenshots all the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom shakalaka. And we've overfilled the boiler. Am I gonna do a good Scottish accent for Die? Well, considering I'm useless at doing Scottish accents, as what's it called? The Scottish Twins kind of proved. Every time Reese uploads a new episode of Over the Hills, take a drink, and we won't be drinking much. Well, that was a little bit harsh. True, but harsh. I feel like I'm being bullied here. I'm not a bullied specific. Overspeeding. Is that like speeding but with a bit of side speed? I can't even speed. I can't even speak! Alrighty. Scottish twins reboot, the Welsh twins. Diolch yn fawr. We need to set the road now for Pennyog. It should be the correct road. Guys, 7:45, and we're almost at Pennyog. I think it's about 10 to 15 minutes running from Pennyog to Blaenberris. So I think time-wise we're going to be okay. Because I need to be going by about 8 o'clock, so yeah. Time-wise I think we'll be good. It's not 10 to 8, it's like 11 minutes to 8, Nathan, so, you know, get it right. Ultimate Ron said he found my accent very funny. You're in the States. Peyton is in the States. So it's 12 till 3. Nobody cares. You know, there's more countries in the world apart from America, you know. I'm only joking. I spend most of my time in America. Dump the brakes. Drop starboard anchor. Probably shoveled a little bit too much there. Brakes on. Brakes on. These brakes are not very effective. Blower on. There we go, we're finally doing 15 miles per hour. Let's see if I can actually get an external shot of pulling into a station. Oh no, we don't even need to stop here, do we? This is Pennyog. I don't think there's many boat people that live in Pennyog, considering it's a coal mining town. So I'm not planning on stopping. Pat's Trains, am I doing anything with Over the Hills or is it dead? I hope that Cardean whistle answers your question. For those of you expecting to stop at Pennyog, I'm sorry, because we're not. We just had to slow down a bit. I do love that the whistle valve is like a little push button. Alright, we are now heading through Pennyog. We're almost into the 40-mile-an-hour zone again. I think we can just power our way out of here. Nathan was apparently meeting somebody at Pennyog. Well, I'm afraid unless they run at 15 miles an hour to catch us up, they're not really gonna succeed. Power. God, we've only used 300 gallons of water. We're doing quite well. I thought this loco would have been a thirsty girl, but she's not. Look at the glorious Pennyog colliery. Have you ever wanted to witness an industrial site in South Wales? Well, now's your chance to come and look at a colliery. Ultimate Ron says he had no idea I was streaming. Well, it was kind of, you know, it was an impromptu live stream, so don't worry. I'm sorry that your Sleeming88's mum lives in Pennyog. Sorry about that. She's gonna have to buy her melons from another shop. Her day out to Blaenberris just got cancelled. Powering up the hill. So, update on Over the Hills episode 6. I've actually finished merging the videos together. That's all finished. The next job is to add the music layers. I've got a little bit of narration to redo. There's a couple of scenes or bits where I need to add more narration. Then I'm going to add the sound effects and the music layer. And then the episode will be ready. So I'm expecting in the next week-ish we will have episode 6 up on YouTube. How long has it been? 37 minutes since we left Llandeardog. To be fair, we haven't exactly stuck to the speed limits. I do realise that sticking to the speed limits is kind of, you know... Oh, Ultimate Ron did enjoy the sneak peek of episode 6. Top Hat Fellow says episode 6 is not happening. Well, it is happening. Hey, James Horrocks is in the video. Hooray! Oh crap, overspeed. Obstacle, obstacle. Pull up, pull up. Apparently I'm a Boeing 747. No, it's an Airbus A320. The Caledonian Railway Airbus A320. You know, those of you that have never seen an Airbus A320 on the Caledonian Railway, you're missing... You don't know what you're missing. I wish I had the time to drive this back to Llandeardog. It is a beautiful beast to drive. It just handles so well at 40 mile an hour, which is conveniently the maximum speed of my line. Nathan says Sherlock Series 5, yay or nay. I'm saying yay because I love Sherlock. How many engines are buried in the bank? T-Bone says. About 42. Every single reincarnation of Die, because he keeps dying, is buried there. That's why it's on fire. Because we kept burying Die there before extinguishing the fires. Let's stop pumping and start shoveling. I think up ahead is a station. But we're not going to stop there this time. We're on a boat train duty. Will Stovald released from custody? No, he's going to be put to death. He's going to be given. He's going to be given the death sentence. He had a fight with somebody. That's it. He's getting the death penalty. Oh, there's that station with a crowd of useless people. Emerald Speed Bro, I did not make the Cardean. This is a Victorian lad digital traction product which is being released in the next few weeks. I am been privileged to give it a preview. Oh, what a screenshot. I am very privileged to be able to share this all with you. So, guys, all of you watching the live stream now, I see there's 38 people at this exact moment watching the live stream. 38 is quite a good number of people considering it was a very impromptu live stream. I didn't plan it. Out of all of you people watching, how many of you are planning to go and buy the Cardean? I will actually, after this stream, I will add the pre-order link, and if Chris is still watching, or if somebody is watching, can you please post a link in the chat? Just to say, you know, if you want to pre-order this loco when it comes out, it is available for pre-order at a slightly discounted price. Get your pre-orders in. It's only going to last for a few more days, I think. So, you know, get your pre-orders in. Also, if you add the code Angry Welshman Productions, you get the loco for, you know, with a 10% charge added to it. So it's actually more expensive if you mention my name. And then I get a cookie. I'm only joking, of course, guys. I get nothing. Already pre-ordered it. One person. Yep, we got one sale, Chris. Nope, we got two sales. Caledonian Railway and Trains and Fangs. So that's 2 sales we've got. Cool Matty says 0800 00 1066. Apparently Matthew is trying to sell car insurance now. That's Hastings car insurance phone number, I believe. Although Matt, I was surprised you didn't type 0818 999 28741 918 27423. Yep, there's another sale. Nathan is going to get it. So that's 3 sales. That's 3 cookies for Reese. Come on, guys. I'm a fat bastard and I need more cookies. Give me cookies. So Chris has just private messaged it to me. I will add the link at some point. Hang on. Let me just pause it really quickly. Digital Tractions. There we go. The Cardean link, and I will post that in the chat right now. Boom. There we go. Back to Train Sim. Please don't crash. There we go, we're back. Oh, Sleeming88 has got it. 0118999 88199 919 7254 3. Cookie Monster. There's no Cookie Monster for copyright reasons. We wouldn't. Oh my god, we need to start slowing down. Brakes on. Dump. Drop both anchors. Right, we're going in the correct platform. That's already a good sign. Oh yes. Brakes are squealing. That's what I like to see. I like to see squealing brakes. We're shoveling like hell. We've only got another little bit of distance to go. Brakes on. Noah Steak says I'm the best trained person ever. I feel really proud. I'm the best trained person ever, apparently. 15 miles per hour. Which is apparently the maximum speed that Leslie can go. What time is it? It is actually 8 o'clock. So I will have to finish up soon. But we only got a few more minutes to go, so I will take us to Blind Bearers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Cardean in Pennoeth Junction for the win. Folly Tower in the background. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we've used about 400 gallons of water for the whole journey. For those of you watching, I was talking about cylinder drain cock sounds. The sound that is being done right now, it sounds like... If you listen to Victory Works products, you'll hear it go... And when I say "at," I mean it's like a stop. It just stops, like it just goes. Tss. I can't even do the noise right. Let's see if I've set the road correctly. This is not correct. This is not correct. Oh boy, this is not correct. This is not correct. Oh boy, boy. Oh my god! Stop, stop, stop. We're going into the wrong platform. We need to go... 0198999. No, that's also wrong. Into this platform, please. Yes, that's correct. 3. Right, there we go. Alright. Okay, so we're making our way into the South Wales main line with apparently smoke coming through the tracks, because physics do not mean anything in train sim. I still can't get over the beauty of this model. Chris, you have really excelled yourself. You've done the team proud today. Well, it may have taken a bit longer than today to make this. But this has been a unique opportunity for Angry Welshman Productions to produce a unique video. Right, since we are almost... we can shut the dampers, we can stop the blower, because we don't really need steam that much now, to be honest. There we go. We're almost in Blind Barris. Oh, for episode 6, we will finally see Blind Barris Engine Depot in the series. Do you know what? I really could just spend all day running on this line, taking screenshots. I wish that I was better at writing scripts, because then I could have some AI traffic in the background. If I could, not scripts, you know, like making scenarios. I mean, look at the scenery of this route. That's why I chose this route. It's the S-Wave branch from UK Train Sim. Nathan says, suddenly, Leslie. Please don't say there's a sudden Leslie to come out of nowhere. If there was a sudden Leslie, I would probably cry. So we're now leaving Penrith Valley Railway Metals, and we're getting the token. We're doing a very, very high-speed token exchange with this guy. Thank you for the token. Entering the main line. We can't hang about on the main line, so we're going to let her roll a bit. We're going slightly downhill as we enter Blind Barris from behind. But now we got to slow down to 15 miles an hour because we're going to cross the main line and go into platform 3. Oh, by the way, guys, when you watch episode 6 of Over the Hills, you will all probably laugh at me because I say platform 2 at some point. In the video, I think he was actually at platform 4. So I may have messed this up as well because I dropped both anchors and the stern anchor as well. Well, this is a nice speed. Boom. Shakala. Oh yes. I think I finally got to grips with the point work in Blind Barris station, because before, every time I drove into this station I would basically end up crashing. So I'm really happy now that I've finally got it nailed. So it is 50 minutes since we left Llandiadog. Only a minor bit of speeding. We won't mention that to the RAIB or the Civil Railviation Authority. Civil Railviation. I don't think this is actually the correct platform. I think this is the departures platform. But who cares? We're at Blind Barris and that's all that matters. All I have to do is not crash and I will succeed. Doesn't happen very often that Reese succeeds in these videos. And there you have it, ladies and gents. This is the Cardean, created by Victorian lad dash Digital Traction. Well, it's being released by Digital Traction. Yours to pre-order. The link is in the chat, and I will post it in the description. We better drop both anchors right now, or we're going to smash into the buffers. Stop. Oh, yeah. There we go. And again, because I haven't finished editing the route, we can't open the door, so nobody can get off. So all that distance that we did was all for nothing. Well, ladies and gents, this is the Cardean. Buy yourself one, pre-order it. It is, well, you've just had a 1 hour live stream of it in action. Personally, I'd buy it just for the paddle steamer whistle. If I was to add another character to Over the Hills, it would actually be a Cardean. It's just such a shame that, you know, not many of these locos, well, actually none of them survived. It's only the one or two Caledonian locos that did. Well, Mr. Mustache, thank you, sir. You've been a gentleman, as always. Gonna take a screenshot. Mr. Mustache has got us safely to our destination. The legend. I suppose we better uncouple. And I'm pretty sure that was not a safe maneuver, but meh. And it wouldn't be Angry Welshman Productions video unless I slammed into the buffers at some point. So, should we? Or I don't know. Chris might be unhappy if I do. No, I can't do that to Chris. Although I probably will derail at some point. Oh my god, I am actually going to do it. No, don't do that. Brakes on. Drop. Port anchor. Drop starboard anchor. Do you know what? This is a good place to end the video before I do smash it up. That was completely planned and intentional. I wanted the loco to sit on the head shunt for a couple of photo opportunities. Because there's a fence in the way, it's not very good photo opportunity, but meh. Alright. Okay, everybody. Well, that is it. I've got to go and collect my husband, my wife, because I'm not gay. I am actually screw it. I can't even speak anymore. I'm married to a woman. That's what I am. And I'm going to pick her up from the train station. So, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did enjoy making it because the Cardean is something I've been waiting for quite a while for. Ever since Chris announced that he was making one, I was like, wow, we need an engine just like this in Train Sim. You know, I was never really a big fan of the Caledonian Railway. I just never interested by it before. But ever since Chris has been releasing these logos, it really is, it's growing on me, I have to say. Just the livery itself is just so unique. It's stunning. I just wish there was more liveries like this in the south part of the country. You know, you don't get liveries like this in South Wales. So I'm really happy that I've been able to include this in a live stream. Thank you very much, Chris. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go and buy the product. Go and buy the other DLC that's available on their website. And I will see you again for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!